Hello, welcome to episode 34 of my Denton Villa series. As always, you beautiful, beautiful person, thank you very much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. I also appreciate it when you smash the like button and comment, because it helps the episode, the series and me. And I know you want to help me, or you won't be subscribed to me watching my content. So just smash the like button. Dead easy. It is freaking boiling, isn't it? Wowzers, if you're not from England, you don't live in England. This time last year, my mother-in-law just sent me a picture from the day last year, and it was snowing. This year, it is blue sky, sunny, and like 18 degrees. Crazy, this country, especially Manchester, mental. So it's beautiful outside. I've been in my shorts and t-shirt, so when I've come to film and put my jacket on, wow. That's why I'm showing you a bit of chest. I'm trying to show you a bit of chest as well, so you might smash the like button. Hey up. Right then, this episode, we've got about 9 or 10 games to get through. Now, I did say I was going to come back around the regen time. That's not happening because there's too many games, too much to talk about. So we're coming back and we're playing Scunthorpe away, the mighty Scunthorpe. It's one of them teams I like. You have soft spots for certain teams when you play Football Manager. I think it was a long time ago. It might be FM11. But do you ever go on one of them random jobs things where you end up at some random team because you've been sacked? I think it was United manager. I ended up at Scunthorpe, right? Brilliant. One of them saves I've never forgotten. One of the teams I really like. So yeah, we're playing the mighty Scunthorpe away from home, which I'm buzzing about really. Like I said, we've got some news to talk about. We've had a player sale, which I'm not happy about. Gutted really. But it's not been too bad. It's been alright. It's not been perfect. But is it ever perfect here in Denton? I don't know. Anyway, let's crack on. Well then, we followed up that epic live con in episode 33 against Hull, which that last minute goal is still smarting, it's still hurting within me. My heart is broken. Well, we followed that up with another draw, and I think there's a reason for this and the following form. And that's because it's January and I've been absolutely bombarded with people trying to buy me players. It's annoying and it's knocked morale, it's knocked people's heads west because they're thinking about becoming big time Charlies. So it's been a bit annoying. Anyway, the first game was in the league at Shirley Hill, and we drew 2-2 with Rochdale. Rochdale, who my friend, that guy JC, supports. Go and check his channel out. Great content creator. Going into the next game against Bury, it was going to be my 200th game in charge, which is crazy really, because I know I've been here now, what, 4 years-ish? Really? It just feels like I've played more, but I'm assuming is that league games or total games? I'm not sure really. I'm not sure, but it's a nice little bit of news I thought I'd share with you. We followed that draw up with another draw at home to Bury. Good team, Bury. Great training facilities. If you ever want a lower league team, try Bury out, because they've got the Borough City's old training ground at Carrington. State-of-the-art, superb facilities. Should make great regens. But it was 2-2. Both our goals came from the legend, Mr. Parker himself. Then it was time for the rematch. Our trip to Hull in the FA Cup. Yeah, third round replay. Oh, I was gutted with this. We got beat 4-2, but at one point we were drawing and we were down to 10 men. If we'd have had 11 men, if Ben Mull hadn't got sent off, keeps getting sent off. If he hadn't got sent off, I think we might have done something. We might have hung on to a draw, maybe even took it to penalties or something, maybe even nicked a goal. But when you're down, it's hard enough playing a team like that anyway away. But with 10 men, we had no chance. So the dream is over. Then it was back to the league and another away trip, this time to Morecambe. Had a good day out in Morecambe. And another draw. More points dropped. That's 3 draws on the run in the league ever since the freaking window opened and people started putting bids in for my players. It's kind of reflected, hasn't it, on the lads, because it's annoyed me. Not only have I lost a player, and I'll talk about that in a minute. He's actually on there right now. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but he's there. He had a great game. So after that Morecambe draw and all the other draws, to be fair, what we've drawn our last 3 games in the league, we're still unbeaten. We're on an 11 match run, which is something to be proud of. Well then, it was time for the Checker Trade Trophy against a team who should have been beating us, who obviously didn't put out their top team, whose defence had one of the worst defensive collective performances I've ever seen. Look at them. They've got a red for every single defender. They were shocking. We weren't though. We came to win this match because this is a trophy I want to win. Why not? I want to win it. The Checker Trade Trophy. Dicko scored. Hughesy got a couple of goals. 2 of them were penalties. And Cyrus got the other one. Happy days. And then finally, victory in the league. It was coming, finally, and we actually got one, which is brilliant. Notts County, this was the first of 2 games on the run we were playing against Notts County. But this is the one I wanted to win the most because it's obviously the league. We needed the points, 2-1. Hughesy and Harvey, my centre half, got us the goals. Then it came to Villa versus Notts County 2, the sequel. This time it was the Checkatrade Trophy quarter-final, North quarter-final that is. Close game again, but very good game. We beat these guys 3-2. Hughesy scored. They helped us with an own goal. And Adam G, the Man Mountain youth player that's come out of nowhere, he got on the score sheet as well. Next up was a league trip, an away league trip to Cambridge, and it's coming towards the end of the month, and I think people are starting getting their heads back in the game and thinking about the Villa, the Jolly Hatters, and we had a fantastic performance against Cambridge. Look at the average ratings. Man of the match was Raven, but wow, what a game, what a performance as a team. We were brilliant. Hughesy scored, Raven got 2, and Dicko got another one. Brilliant, honestly, it was a great, great game. Now the player we've lost is actually Ryan Waller. You could call him my backup left winger, but he's very good. We were very lucky. Him and Raven, there's not much between them. They both play, they both perform. Well, like I said, I've got bombarded this month with people putting bids in, crazy bids as well, and everyone is set to just reject those bids. Everyone. Apart from, for some reason, for some unknown reason, and the reason why I'm holding a knobhead sign with an arrow pointing at his head on the thumbnail is because he accepted this. Now, I moaned about this. I very rarely give away things on Twitter. In case any of you guys follow me on Twitter, I don't want to spoil the next episode for you, but I kind of hinted towards the fact that I'd lost a player for Villa. It's the only save I'm playing at the minute where I'm in the Sky Bet League 2. Don't get me wrong, it can rise to 3.7 million. And a 3.7 million that's easily achievable. I mean, this has all been done by the computer. We've even got a 30% future transfer fee, which ain't 50, but it ain't bad. Right, and a lot of this will get 3 instalments of 300 grand. We'll get 100 grand when he plays 10 games. Another $500,000 after 10 games. If he ever plays 1 game for his country, we get $500,000. If he ever scores 10 goals, we get $500,000. Don't get me wrong, financially it's great for us. But I hate that. I hate it when the chairman goes behind your back and sells a player. It should be up to me. We need the money, fair enough, but we don't really need that money. We don't need the money, right? I'm super annoyed by it. Like, it really did annoy me. It did improve the finances with the initial cash injection. It pushed us well over 2 million. We've got 2.4 million. There's loads more of that money is going to be coming eventually, which is great, right? So that's the thing, you know, you got to dust yourself off and think of the positives. So I went straight into his boardroom and said, if you're going to freaking sell one of my best players for money, you need to be putting that money that you don't need, by the way, because you're rich, back into the team. And to be fair to him, he finally said yeah, and he agreed to it. We are going to be putting £2 million worth of money into our youth facilities. There it is, Stockport playing fields, Denton youth training facilities is going to be getting improved. We've bought, see that there, the big factory nearby, we bought that, we're going to turn it into like an indoor place. It's going to be amazing, which is great. I'm just gutted, I don't like it when it's took out of my control. That really annoys me. While I was in the office, I thought I'd ask for Dave if he can have his facilities upgraded. It never cost that much money. It usually costs like 25 grand, but they're deciding to spend over $250,000 on improving the data analysis facilities, which is great for Dave and his team. Good for the club, hopefully. Nice thing, isn't it? I love Dave's glasses. Don't forget they're X-ray glasses. If he's ever smiling when he's looking at you, it's because he's looking at your penis. So this time at home, back in Denton at Shirley Hill against Colchester. 4 more goals, another clean sheet, another great team performance. Only Brett Wood that didn't play very well, which was shocking, seeing as he's one of our best players. Raven scored, Eddie Oliveira scored, brilliant. Hughesy got a couple as well, but Hughesy got man of the match. Great team performance, seriously. Back on form here, firing on all cylinders. But obviously we've dropped a lot of points. How are we doing in the league? Well, luckily we're still top of the league. Lost 3, drawn 7. Only by a point though. We're on 73 points. Leighton Orient, the team who come up with us, this is brilliant how we dominate in this league. They're only a point behind us on 72. They've got Coventry and Plymouth. 2 teams have actually beat us this year. So it's good. It's still fun. I don't know how we're still top when we drew so many games. There's a lot of points we dropped. It shows you that everyone's in the same boat, really. Hughesy's a top goal scorer by 6 goals with 23 goals. Hughes is the best player. Driver's the second best player. My left back, JB, he's the next best player. Ravens at the top of the assist charts. I mean, when it comes to the league, we're amazing at the minute. Only a point, but I'm happy with it. So we are obviously top of the league, and after that last game, we're now on a 14-match unbeaten run. Something I'm pretty proud of. Obviously, we've not won a lot of games. All our games, we've drawn a few recently. But I think defensively, we're not doing too bad. We're still scoring goals. We're obviously top of the league. We can just keep this going. There's no reason why we can't win the league. But if you notice, when you looked at the league table, I think the top 3 actually go up. Got a great chance to go straight up this year. Let's have a look at this episode's 3 players. And the first player we're going to show you is Peter Harvey. He's 19. He's been with us since the very beginning. One of the original young regens. And he's alright. I can't see him ever staying with us forever. He scored a goal recently, didn't he? You'll see that there. He scored 1 goal in 7 games. But he's a good squad player. This is the thing I worry about. When you go up through the leagues easily or quickly, some of these players you outgrow them really quick before you feel like you want to. Because a player like him ain't going to be in the championship with us if we ever get there. Next player I want to show you is Paul Dixon. He's actually one of you guys, Paul. Hello if you're watching. He won a regen naming competition, and this year he's really kicked on. Before this season, he was a bit of a bit player. He was obviously young. He's still only 17, don't forget. But as a 16-year-old, he used to get in the team here and there. And this year, he's getting in the team a lot. He's actually played 25 games in the league this season. Does help. They've got 3 in the middle, but he's good. I mean, he's only little. He's only 5'7", but he's 17. But he's getting better. His technique is brilliant for his age and the level we're at. It's brilliant. He's brave. He's like super brave. He'd take a bullet for you. Next player I want to show you is Eddie Oliveira. He's the very first guy who got his name called out in a regen competition and didn't choose to pick the 2 best players. They went to Raven and Kano. He went for a player that suited him as a real player, position-wise. And to be fair to Eddie, he's not a world beater. His character on here, he's a great subscriber, super supportive of my stuff. But on here, he struggled. But this year he has played more games. He played 12 times in the league. Played in the FA Cup, played in the Carabao Cup, played in the Checker Trade Trophy. Scored a couple of goals, and when he scores great goals. And again, I think it's because we've got more central midfielders this year. He's getting more of a chance. I just hope he can improve. Now, this is a squad, and it's arranged by average rating. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I just want to talk about my plans. Now, obviously, we just lost our backup left winger, Waller, great money, youth facilities, blah, 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 blah. Right. And a few days I could have signed someone, had some money we could have spent, or maybe I could have got a loan. But I didn't want to do anything. We've obviously brought in that centre-half, Simon Knight, you might remember. I've also brought in Watson, who's not that great. I put him in the reserves. I'm just going to use him as like an experienced player if I need him. Maybe do a bit of tutoring. But I didn't really feel like to bring a new player in now, halfway through the season. No, because I think we can we can cope, right? And this is why I think we can cope. Now, we only play with 1 striker. And at the minute, our main striker is obviously Husey. Great player, we all know that, right? His main backup is Kano. Again, decent player, really good lad. But you might remember, you might not, but I actually signed Joel Thomas. Now, Joel ain't bad. He's only 20, right? He plays for St. Lucian. He's actually played 16 times for his country. He's only played once for us this season. We got it from Rotherham, right? Decent pace, good finisher, off the ball and composure, ain't bad. He is good. If we've still played in my old tactic, he'd have had loads of games. I think he could probably score goals. He's not bad, right? He becomes sort of a number 2 if we need it. Now, my backup right winger, bear with me, my backup right winger is Bash. Now, Bash is a right winger, left winger, more midfieldy kind of winger, not really a full attacking winger, but we've been training him this year on the right. Now, I'm going to switch him to the left. He's going to become my backup left winger, and if we need to rest Brentwood, or Brentwood's injured, Kano, who's done brilliantly when he's gone there, he can go and play on the right wing, so he can be he's not going to be a backup right winger, but he can cover on the right wing. But so can Andy Lamb, who is a good striker, more of a midfielder. We're training him as a central midfielder at the minute. He's getting better there, so he plays in this formation as a central midfielder. He's got loads of potential, but he can also play really well on the right wing. So Bash is going over to the left, and if we need to rest Brett, we've got Lammy or Kano. And if we're risking Kano and Hughes goes down, we've got Thomas who can play up front. Lammy can play up front. I think we've got options within the squad. That's why I haven't replaced Waller. On to today's live com, and we are of course playing Scunthorpe United, the mighty Scunny, one of my favourite teams from FM11, I think it was. FM11 or 12 save I had years and years and years ago. So we're going to be playing Scunthorpe United today, away from home. Scunthorpe, who are 8th in the league, so they're battling it out for a playoff spot. They're not a crap team. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game at Glanford Park. Well, Glanford Park's not a bad little stadium. It is alright, but there are rumours, and there have been rumours for a long time, that they were in fact going to be moving into a new stadium, which looks absolutely amazing for a team like Scunthorpe. It was really, really cool. I'm pretty sure as well, on last year's game, or maybe the year before, when you were Scunthorpe, it was programmed in for you to move into it. But I think in real life, things have happened, and it's not 100% sure it's definitely going through. So the game, they obviously took it out of it now. So I remember moving into a new stadium called Iron Park, I think it did, on older FMs. If you're a Scunthorpe fan, which I know one of you are, let me know what's going on with your stadium. I'm interested. Now their best player is called Adam Piosek, I think. English, 18 years old. He's actually on loan from Burnley, and he is a good player, isn't he? He is a good, cracking little central midfielder regen, a player I wish we had. Now we have actually played the mighty Scuddy already in the league at our place earlier in the season, and we actually spanked him 4-0. Goals from Dixon, Hughesy, we got 2, and Raven. But this might be a bit different away from home. Here we are with the match preview, and we're the favourites with the bookies with skysports.com. We're obviously top of the league there in 8th, but like I said, if you look there, they're just out of the playoffs. Well, they're level on points with Port Vale, only 2 points behind Bury. You know, if they win here and we get beaten, results go their way, they could go all the way up to 5th. They've got loads to play for. Welcome to Glanford Park in Scunthorpe. Looks a bit grey, doesn't it? And miserable, but hopefully we can put a smile and bring a bit of sunshine to all the Denton fans that have travelled down here to Scunny, into the changing room, and I want to win. I want a win for us, the team, continued charge for the title. But for you, I want you to see us win. So I'm going to ask for that in an assertive manner. Fully expect you to keep our run going and win this match. Go do it. Do it, do it, do it. Just a shame we're not at the new Scunthorpe Stadium. I should have flashed a picture up of it. Honestly, it's pretty sweet. I hope it happens for him. Yes, so we've lost 2 biggish players really. Dame's a great right back at one point. You know, he's a good player. I'm just happy Driver stepped in when he was injured and proved it to me. So obviously we've lost him for a good bit of money. It's at 1.4 million. We've had Waller taken off us. I mean, come on, boys. I was worried really because all the bids we got in. Brett Wood had loads. Hughes had loads. Raven had loads. A lot of them had a lot. JB, they all had the red turn. A lot of them didn't have the red turn, but they're all wanted and they're all wondering probably why we're not getting that, why we're not accepting it. But I've not had any moans or any like people requesting to leave or any abysmal morals or anything. Oh, that was close. As people start coming in with big bids, Mick Hucknall and Cobb, the owners, are just going to accept them, and I'm going to be having my players tuck off me, and that's going to become a realistic thing. It's worrying, you know. I don't want to lose him. Cyrus instead of a Park. Can we get something together? 22 minutes in. Raven, lovely cross. Pinging it about a bit. Scunthorpe are worrying, but we're putting on that pressure. Here's Dixon. He's playing in that defensive anchorman role today. Raven to Hughesy. Hughesy with a great shot, great save. Now, I know we're doing pretty well, to be fair. I think we're the better team. They've had more chances, more the ball, but when it comes to actual highlights, I think we've shown more than they've shown. Driver's struggling a bit with his fitness. Don't know why. Everyone's focused after that. I'm happy. Happy. Use that focus. Channel it like a Jedi. Concentrate the mind on putting that ball in the net. Right, then 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's not been that exciting. We've only had 2 chances. They've had 5. Edging it in possession. Where no one's standing out for us. No one's really standing out for them. I don't think anyone in either team's got a 7 average rating. Well, it's half time here in Scunthorpe and it's 0-0. Bit of a bore fest, not a lot going on. Not many highlights, not many good chances. It's been a bit meh. So you know what happens when it's a bit meh? Time for an ass kicking. Usually always gives them a good boot of the bottom, doesn't it, eh? Team talk, aggressive, I'm not happy. Full greens, fired up. Go and score some freaking goals. I've got options on the bench. Got Kano, he could come on, change a game. Got Bash, it's good for the wings. Got Lammy if I want a bit more attacking threat down the middle. We've got Knight actually, good young player, that centre half. Nothing's happened, not a single thing. I'm on extended, not a single thing. I'm not editing it out for you. Nothing's happening. Wait, here's Raven. Come on, can we do something with this? Passes back to JB on the left. Let's start playing a bit of entertaining football. Nice cross, finds Brett Wood. Too soft, Brett. Tell him to get creative. Get creative, boys. Right, here's Raven back to Driver, the right back. trying to cross it in. Brett Wood ends up with the ball, passes to Raven, passes to Molt. Molt shot's deflected, corner ball. Right, Cyrus had a knock, might as well bring him off. I'm going to bring Eddie Oliveira on. Denton Army. I mean, I'd take another draw-ish. Depends on how Leighton Orient are doing. I don't get a bit of Leighton up. How weird's that? I don't know if you noticed. I said, how Leighton Orient doing? Pops up in corner, beating Salford 2-0 away. What I'd like is bash the Bishop to get the ball on right wing. Take on 4 players. Cross it into Kano, who scores an overhead kick. Here's Raven, left winger on the right wing for some reason. Kano, good effort, Kano. Oh, look up there. Leighton Orient 2, Salford 2. I'll take that. We've just moved back up to first place. Do you know what? This might be shit, but thank you very much, Salford. Thank you very much. Right, here's Driver. Can we get a goal in the dying minutes? I doubt it because we're crap. Here's Raven. Passes into Ben Bolt. Is it Ben? Oh! Saved our best for last. Ben Bolt, you legend. 1-0. Come on. Come on, but don't do this, boys. Don't do this now. 20 seconds. Well done, mate. What are you doing there? Eddie. Eddie, you weren't tripped. Eddie pushed him over. Right, come on. That's it, ref. That's it. Clear it away. Clear it away, boys. There we go. I was flapping a bit then. 50p, 20p, 50p, 20p. That's my bumhole. Going bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. 1-0. Ben Bolt saved the day in the 90th minute. I know we won, but I'm disappointed, mate. I'm not that happy. I'm not happy. It's got some greens out of it, eh? Because I'm not happy. This is what it's done for the table. We're obviously top. And we've cleared by 3 points. 7 points clear now, Coventry. Brilliant. Happy. Bloody days. Episode 35 will definitely have the regen part in it, and we'll have a good look at the regens. Hopefully some good ones, good enough to do a competition for you to enter to become one. Now I can definitely see where we're going to come back. I think episode 35, come back for that, and then episode 36 will be the end of season. Well, there we go, guys. That is the end of the episode. Thank you for taking time out your busy day to watch it. I really do appreciate it. Smash the like button. I really love that as well. Gets me all excited. Thank you very much. I know it wasn't the greatest live con, but you don't know. You know this. You play the game yourself, probably. You don't know anything, do you? Just pick a game and you hope for the best. You hope it's entertaining as a creator, but sometimes it's not. But at least we didn't lose. At least we got the 3 points. Things have gone our way this weekend, which has been really, really good. Happy about that. Can't lie. It's at the top of the league. We're still in the Checker Trade Trophy. It'd be nice if we won that, wouldn't it? Nice if we won the league as well. I didn't think we would, but I'm starting to believe, even though we are getting our players taken off us. Anyway, I'll get over that eventually. At least we're getting a nice new youth facility. Hopefully in time. It won't be, will it? Won't have built it by then, will we? I'm thinking of the regens. I want good regens. We've been very lucky so far in this series. I've had good youth intakes every year. Last year with Central, we had a couple of bad years. Fingers crossed we don't have one this year. Another good one. Please, FM gods, please. Anyway, you've been absolutely amazing. Hopefully, I'll see you for the next one. You've been great. I've been Bood. Bye-bye.